Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So today's video is just gonna be a casual read with me over the weekend kind of thing. So you'll have to mind the noise in the background if you hear it because I have visitors. But I thought I would just start this quickly because I kind of want to get through some of my physical books, and I've been trying to do that since yesterday or Thursday, and because it's Saturday, and I'm struggling a bit with it because I haven't been picking up some great books. So yesterday I finished Actor A.G. Brown. I rated it 3 stars, but at the beginning I wasn't enjoying it. Near the end it kind of, got better a bit, but it wasn't my favourite and I was kind of struggling through it a bit. And then this morning I picked up Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. This is also another I've been meaning to read for a while, and I have got 223 pages in. But again, I'm kind of struggling with it because it's not what I was expecting. I really thought I was going to love this, but unfortunately I just haven't. It's sitting at like a 2.5 stars at the moment, but I'm hoping it'll get better. I feel like it's marketed as like a mystery, and I do see the mystery kind of thing of it, but it's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I don't feel like I need to find out what happens. I don't really care, to be honest. And then there's a bit of second chance romance in there and stuff, but again, I just really don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get through this. And then the other book I want to try and get through is The Summer Equation by Christina Lauren. The only book I've ever really enjoyed by Christina Lauren is Love in Other Words. And then I've read The Unhoneymooners and Josh and Hazel's Guide to Dating, and they were 2 or 3 stars. So I've never had good luck with Christina Lauren, but I've heard some good things about this one, so I can hope. But then again, I did hear some good things about this one, and it's just not looking good so far. But I'm not gonna market it as bad yet. We're gonna see. So yeah, I might go and read some more of this now in a bit. I don't know. But yeah, when I do read some more and I've got an update, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so as you can probably tell, it's been a few hours later, and I haven't done an update because I have done quite bad with the reading today, if I'm going to be completely honest. So last time when I started this video, I was 223 pages into Something Wilder. Since then, I finished it. It took me an hour to finish the book, and I decided to rate it 2.75 stars. The ending did get a bit more interesting, and I felt like I was interested, but the rest of the book, the whole book in general, I just really wasn't interested in, and I feel really mean saying that, but it's fine. So yes, would I recommend it? I suppose if you like mystery but not too much of it, then yeah, I suppose. Otherwise, personally, if you have a similar taste in books like me, then no, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't feel like you would like it, but it's up to you if you give it a try. Personally, it wasn't for me. And if you don't know, 2 stars or in that range is basically just means it was okay. So yes, that was that book. And I was quite disappointed with it, to be honest, because I really had high hopes for it. I really thought I was going to enjoy it, and I just didn't. But then straight after, I did start The Summer Equation, and I read up to chapter 2, and I am actually enjoying it, if that makes sense. So I'm not hooked, but when I did pick it up, I was enjoying my time, and obviously I'm not many pages in now. I read this started reading this a couple of hours ago, and I just haven't picked it back up since I put it down, and I feel like it's because I've been doing other stuff. But I do want to read a few more pages tonight. It is quite late. It's 10:30 or maybe later. I want to get to at least page 50, reasonable, but we will see. But I am going to hopefully do a lot more reading tomorrow. So I don't know when I'll next update. It might be tomorrow, it might be later, I don't know. But when I update, I'll see you then. Okay, so it is the next day, and this morning I read some more, and then I stopped, and then I read some more. A couple of hours ago. So I have quite the update for you. So I am now on chapter 17, which is page 222. So I did get quite far into this, and I don't know how to feel about it so far. I am enjoying it. I'm liking it. It's not obviously the best thing I've ever read. I don't feel a connection to the characters, and I feel like because it's about like this app, this experiment, that they're gonna just like each other because of that and not because they generally liked each other. Like, it's kind of like enemies to lovers. They have to fake date, because if you don't know what it's about Jess and River has like made this app thing where you sign up to send your DNA off, and then you can find your soulmate through the app, kind of thing. And Jess does that, and it turns out that River and Jess have become soulmates, but they hate each other previously, and so they're having to fake date and basically try and get along and try and, you know, see how things go for this experiment. So that's basically what the whole book is about. So like I said, it's an interesting aspect of it, but I feel like they're just going to end up together because of this thing. But I am starting to see some kind of connection, but I feel like it was kind of rushed and everything. I don't know. It's kind of a hard thing to, you know, think about. Jess is a mother, so she does have a kid. She has a daughter, and something happened where she had to get someone else to pick up her daughter from school, and she had no one. Like, her people who normally help her weren't able to, so she had to ask River, and River like jumped at the opportunity and was like, yeah, sure, like, you need help, I'm gonna help you. And I felt like, you know, I love that part. And he even took her daughter to ballet still. Like, I love that. That was like my favorite part of the book so far. But other than that, I don't know. It's looking like a 3.5 star. It was a 3 at the beginning, but from the start, I was enjoying it. So, yeah. Anyway, that is my update. For now, I might just finish the book because I have like this much left. This bit here. I might just finish the book and then I'll give you all an update when I have one. Okay, so I thought I would come and do a little update. It's been a little while later, and I did end up starting How to Kill Your Family. I've got 86 pages into it, and it's alright at the moment. Like, I'm quite confused, if I'm being like completely honest. There's times I'm just like, what is going on, kind of thing. I feel like it just kind of jumped into it, which I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just so confusing to me, and I don't know if that's just because I am so tired right now. So I'm not following along, and because I'm tired, I was actually thinking of starting the play, but then I decided against it, and I continued reading this. And so I don't know, but I think what I might do is, I'm not sure if I'll read any more tonight. I'll see how I feel, but it's like almost 12. But I'll see how I feel. If I end up reading anything else, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. But I don't know how much, like, this vlog might end up going all over the place because I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to read during the week because I have a very, very busy week. So we are going to see. But for this, I don't know how to feel about it at the moment. And I mean, I am almost 100 pages in, so I should have, like, you know, a feel for it at the moment, but I really don't. But I mean, it's okay at the moment. I'm just gonna say that. Am I a little bit disappointed? Yes, because like I have been wanting to read this for a while, just haven't picked it up. It's been one of those annoying ones where you keep looking at it being like, I need to read it, but then you pick something else. So it's been one of those annoying ones, and I finally picked it up, and I feel like I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm hoping it'll get better the further I get into it, because it is quite a thick book. It is 354 pages, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do another update tonight or tomorrow, but that is all from me for now. Okay, so it's been a while. And when I say a while, I mean way too long. This vlog, I kind of forgot that I was doing until recently when I found the clips. So I'm just going to quickly give you an update of the reading I've been doing. I haven't done as much as I normally do, so it's probably about like 2 weeks since I started this vlog, which is quite bad. So like I said, normally I read quite a lot within those 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to read, so I haven't read as much, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So the last thing I talked about was How to Kill Your Family. Now I don't remember the last thing I said, but I have finished it. It did take me a little while to finish it, like longer than I wanted it to, but I did finish it and I rated it 2 stars. I was very disappointed with this, to be honest. And if you was to ask me what this book is about, I couldn't tell you, to be honest, because I don't even remember. I remember a few things, but it just kind of slipped my mind. Like, I really didn't like it that much. Like, I can't even remember what it was about. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed because this has been on my TBR for a very long time. If you've been here for a while, you know this. It's been here, like I said, on my TBR for a long time. And so I thought I was going to enjoy it because it sounds really good. And it just let me down a bit. But yeah, so that's that one. And then I read Unfurl by Elodie Hart, I think that's how you say it. So this, if you like praise, you'll definitely like this. I rated this 4 stars. It was so good. It did take me a week to read, not because it was bad, because I was busy. But I really enjoyed this, and whenever I had to put it down, I just wanted to pick it up again. So I suppose that is a good thing. But yeah, like I said, really, really enjoyed this, and I do highly recommend it. Like I said, if you like Praise by Sarah Kate, you will definitely like this because it's very similar in the aspect of like what it's about. If you know, you know. And then, was it last night or the night before? It was the night before. I finished Fix It Up by Tessa Bailey. This is the first book in the series. I'm not sure what the series is called. They don't say. But yeah, this is the first book. I didn't know what to rate this at first, and I just let it sit for a while, and then I chose to give it 3.5 stars. It was okay, it was fun. It's a brother's best friend romance, and they have known each other for a while, kind of thing. And then they have to fake date. There's also some fake dating. It's very fun. It was a good read. Like, there's nothing bad to say about it, but obviously it wasn't my favourite. But there was nothing amazing about it. But I feel like the writing was really good as well. The way everything was done was fun. And it was just, if you want a quick, easy, fast-paced read, like, this is the book. And obviously it looks quite thick. It really isn't. It's really fast, like, read. So, yeah, that's that one. And I also, as I've just noticed, because I forgot I actually started this, but I did start Collided by Lauren Asher. So this I'm kind of using as one of the books that I read like a chapter before I go to sleep kind of book, because the first book I didn't really enjoy. I have heard that the series gets better, but I don't know. I just decided to make it that book, that kind of book. And so I did read 1 chapter plus the epilogue, so I'm on chapter 2. Which I haven't moved my bookmark for actually, because I started reading it on my Kindle instead, because I have a bad habit of doing that. There we go, I'm on chapter 30. And it is interesting so far. Obviously nothing much has happened, but it's good so far. But like I said, this isn't a book that I'm really focusing all my attention on. It's just going to be a book that I read like a chapter of before I go to sleep kind of thing. So, yeah. So those are all the books I've currently read. That's my update. I did receive a book today, and it's because I brought 4 books yesterday. More coming tomorrow, so I can probably show you them tomorrow. But this one came today, and that is Good Girl, Bad Blood. So I have read this, and I have been wanting a physical copy for a while, and I finally got it. I finally got a physical copy, and I love it. It's so fluffy and everything. I do want to reread this at some point. I don't know when, but I just really love this like mystery series. It's such a comfort series. I haven't been able to buy a 3rd book yet because the books were £3.50, first and second, but the 3rd book is like £7 for it. Normally it's like £4 for it, so I'm hoping that eventually it will go down in price again. So I am going to wait for that. As much as it's bothering me, I haven't bought the whole series. At least I got the first 2 books, and that's what I'm telling myself. So yeah, I'm really happy that I got that today. Like I said, the other books I can hopefully show you tomorrow. 2 of them I've already read. Obviously, because I go to my dad, I've just kind of told you that. But then there is a new one that I have been wanting for a while as well. So that is my reading updates. That was quite a long reading update, and I apologise. Now, I have started Shadow and Bone, the first book. I'm doing a separate vlog for that, so yeah, I'm not going to talk about it too much in this video because obviously I'm doing a full video on that. But I don't know what to start next, to be honest. Like, I do want to start something else, but also I have the predicament of we have 2 days left of April, and I don't want to start a book and not finish it in time. And also I've already done the video of my April TBR, and that's already up. And so if I read a book that I've put on my April TBR, it's going to look a bit weird. So yeah, that is my brain so far. But when I know what I'm going to read next, I'll let you know. But this vlog is so messy, and I apologise. But I'm going to do the best I can to make it better. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go now. So it is the next day. It might not look like it because I'm in my hoodie again and I'm in my glasses again, but I thought I would give you an update. So last night I did eventually start reading, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm in a reading slump. I don't know if it's just because I don't have much time anymore and it's kind of like putting me off reading. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but I just can't seem to get into a book. After I finished the last clip, I decided to look at my physical TBR to see if there was any books that I fancied reading, and I looked and there was like a novella, and I was like, well, it's short, I can just get that out of the way with. So I did start The Beach House, which is the novella in between the first and second book of the Kissing Booth series, and I got 22 pages in. I'm not feeling it at the moment. I'm not sure how to feel about it. So if you don't know already, I read The Kissing Booth recently, which is the first book. I did not like it at all. I did not enjoy it. It was 2 stars for me, so I don't know if that's just because like I'm not feeling this because I'm just not enjoying it, or because, like I said, I don't know if I'm in like a reading slump. I'm just not in a reading mood, let's just say that, and I feel like I'm struggling a bit. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I did start that. But then because I couldn't really get into that, I thought I'd try something else. And I started Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. I read 1 chapter of this, and it does seem like it's going to be a good book. It does seem like I'm going to enjoy it. The only issue is I put it down and I just didn't read anymore. And then I got stuck on TikTok until like 3 in the morning. So it's bad. And then I went to sleep. So yeah, I didn't read much more after that. But today, even though it's been a busy day, but today I did get some book mail. Have I read anything today? No, of course not. That was probably not a surprise. I haven't read anything today. I do want to try and read a little bit. I will see how I feel. I'm not going to pressure myself because I don't want to make my situation worse for myself. It might just be because I know that I don't have much time to read and it's kind of putting me off. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest, but I am trying. But I did get a few books today. So yesterday I showed you that I got the second book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, which is up there now, and I did mention I was getting the first book, so I did get the first book and I'm very, very excited because and like I didn't realize how stunning the pages were. Like, I'm trying to find one, like the parts and stuff, like, and like the detailing of everything. I just love it. So yeah, I want to reread this book with the physical copy because on your Kindle you just don't get the same experience all the time. So I do want to reread them. I don't know when, but I do want to get the third book before I reread them, obviously. But now I have all the books except for one, Even Killjoy. That was the first book I got. And then yes, I also ordered 2 other ones which I told you about. So this is the other one that I've already read. You probably know I already read, and like I absolutely love this book. 5 stars. Probably one of my new favourites now that I think about it and now that I've actually bought it. And I had to buy it because I mean it's one of my favourite authors, and that is What Was Meant to Be by QB Tyler. Absolutely love this book so much and I had to buy it. Like, I've been wanting it for so long and I just finally decided to get it. I don't know what was happening with before, nothing really. And like, to be honest, these pages, stunning. Let's just say that. And this cover as well, like, normally I don't like people on the cover, but I don't know what it is about this. Maybe it's because it's like dark with like orange and red. Like, love that vibe. Yeah, so I finally got it and I'm very happy because I can also add it to the other 2 QB Tyler books I have. And I do want to get the hardcover of this as well. And then I got Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. And I bought this because this cover, I believe, is being... Because I think they're getting rid of this cover. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. And so I wanted this cover because I love this cover so much. The only problem is that I don't like the feel of it. It's kind of like papery. I don't know. But what I love about this is... If you've been here for a while, you probably know that I'm not a big fan of hardcovers. But this one is such a nice hardcover. Like, it's very fluffy. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this. Maybe I'll read it in this vlog. I don't know. I'm trying to make this vlog good, but at the moment it's just going downhill. And it's because of my reading. I want to at least finish 1 book in this video, but I don't want to make it too long where I'm just dragging on. But yeah, and then one more book. I went to Tesco and I saw this and I just had to pick it up, and that is Daisy Dark by Alice Feeney. I was surprised to see an Alice Feeney book in Tesco, but as soon as I saw it I was like, I have to get it, and it just sounds so good. I haven't really heard anything about it. Actually, I think I heard Rachel Catherine talk about it a while ago, and she said it was good. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it'll turn out good. But yeah, that's the only update at the moment because I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try my hardest not to start another book because I mean I have that bad habit. I really have that bad habit. So I want to try and finish one of these or finish this and get through most of this. But it's just a hard time for me right now with my reading. And this clip's way too long, so I'm gonna go now and I'll give you all a reading update when I have one. Okay, so it is the next day, but I haven't done any more reading. So I thought that I would show you guys in a time lapse of me putting all my physical books back on my physical TBR. Well, on my book cart. My physical TBR book cart. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So all these books was in the other room, but I want them back in here because I don't really have much time to read as much at the moment anymore. So I've kept a few books in there, go put the rest on my book cart, and that's the basis of it. So I'm just gonna get on with putting them all back on my book cart.
Sliding doors, just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see her building. Try to tell her I know I feel it. Keep me floating, I'm on my back. Slow me down when I'm living fast.
Okay, so it's the next day. And yes, I look the same because I'm always in the study. But I thought I would come and end out this vlog because I'm just not getting any reading done as much as I want to anyway. And this video is already long enough. Like, I've started editing it. And I've actually realised I've already finished, like, 2 books. And that, like, I forgot about, like, 2-3 weeks ago. And I've already read some, and it's like I said, it's just dragging on now because nothing's happening. So I just thought I'd like wrap it up. So obviously I was reading this. I haven't finished and I haven't read any more. I'm still on chapter 3, which is, you know, annoying. But then I also haven't read any more of this. I'm still on chapter 2. So hopefully I can get to them. I will try when I actually get to reading again. I will try and especially include this one in a vlog so you can see my thoughts on it, because I did add things we never got over into a vlog, so I'll definitely try and fit that into a vlog. I'm not sure about this, it's quite thin, but maybe not, I don't know, I'll see. But yes, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want. It's free, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye.